Yo, what is good, YouTube? It's your boy AC Legend back with another video. And if you come here, it's probably because you're an entrepreneur or you want to be an entrepreneur and you want to learn about business, funding, credit, things of that nature. And if that's the reason why you're here, trust me, you are in the right place. Now, before we get into the topic of Airbnb in Atlanta, yep, that's Airbnb in Atlanta. Before we get into that topic, go ahead, hit the like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, because not only do I want you to get value from this information, but I also want it to be able to reach other people, and I want it to be able to reach the YouTube algorithm. And the only way we can do that is by you guys' participation. So when you guys like the videos and you subscribe to my channel, as well as comment below, maybe asking me a question or just leaving me some feedback, what you like, what you hate about my videos, it doesn't really matter. But it ultimately helps me grow this page, get this message out, so I would definitely appreciate it if you guys took the time out to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and things of that nature. So let's get right into the video. Airbnb in Atlanta. So let me tell you guys, disclaimer, I'm not a guru. I just go ahead and run the plays, and I try to document the process, as my boy CEO Matty J would say, and then I like to share the information. So right now, I'm in probably an unfamiliar space to you guys on YouTube, but if you caught it by way of my social media channel, then you know I'm in my Airbnb unit. So I've been in this unit for about a year and 3 months now. A year and 3 months, so a little bit over a year. It's in Buckhead, right? So a very, very good area if you're in the Atlanta area to be in, because it's 5 minutes from downtown, 5 minutes from Lenny's Mall, 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes, 5 seconds away from a strip club. All that good food, groceries, things of that nature is all here, right? So first of all, if you're gonna do Airbnb in Atlanta, you wanna make sure that your location is key, because your location, your proximity to a lot of amenities, right, is definitely going to help sway your audience and your customers to be able to book with you, because they know that if they stay with you, they're close to everything. That's why we chose Buckhead. That's why we chose this specific, excuse me, I can't speak, specific location, right? So once you narrow down the location of where you want to go, you can actually go to a website called airdna.co, airdna.co. I'll make sure I drop the link to it, which is a very useful resource where you can actually check by zip code what your daily rate could be for, or the average daily rate for that zip code is, right? And then you can also see how many bookings it gets per month, right? So then you can kind of calculate about how much you should expect to gross with your Airbnb. And then at the end of that, then you gotta make sure you're able to run your numbers as far as your expenses, right? Because you're gonna take that average gross, subtract that from all of your expenses, and that will leave you with your net profits. So some of the expenses offhand that I can tell you is all of the bills. So if you got the water bill, the electric and gas, obviously the rent. And if there's any other amenities that either your home has or your apartment complex has that you have to pay for, then obviously you calculate those in as well, right? So let's get into it. Is it a good idea to do Airbnb in Atlanta? And the simple question is, the simple answer for me is yes, right? It can be very, very profitable, very, very lucrative if your Airbnb is set up appropriately and you're able to consistently get bookings. And the way that you consistently continue to get bookings is by continuing to add value to your unit, right? So right now, let me adjust something real quick. Right now in our unit, it comes with free snacks, free water bottles. We're now just got to go ahead to allow people to use the gym as well as the swimming pool. So we're gonna start adding that in. We got all of the coffee maker, the Keurig right there. Comes with all the pots and pans you need. Let me go ahead and flip this camera around so you guys can see exactly what I talk about when I mean value. Give me 1 second. In fact, I'm just gonna show you this way. Boom, so you open up the cabinets. We got all the dishes that you're gonna need, right? You got all the pots and pans, all the cookware. Everything's accessible, right? We got the TV. Now we don't have cable, but we have all the streaming. We have all the streaming. Forgive me for my speaking today. We have all of the streaming websites. So you got your Netflix, your Amazon Prime, you have Hulu on there. So all of the streaming networks we pretty much have, right? So these are little things that you can include into your Airbnb. As you can see, I'm walking around. We used to have more artwork up, but they started falling and we just never took the time to put them back up. But we tried to make the place look very, very homey, so that when people come and stay here, it's just not blank canvases, right? We added a computer desk, which I recommend everybody who has Airbnb. These are just pillows, sorry. The unit is actually getting turned around, which means it's about to get cleaned. So pillows everywhere, the bed's not made. The cleaner is actually on their way in, right? We got a desk here, a printer, just in case they want to do some work. So that's what we mean by adding value to it. The more valuable that you can provide, the more you're able to charge per night for your unit, okay? Another thing that makes this thing worth it is because how hands-off it can be, right? So we have smart locks here. So we don't have to be here to, when our guest checks in, to deliver them keys or anything. We can give them a code, or they can actually access it, right, from their phone and use their phone as a key. Yep, I'm just walking around here in the space. You can see it. Right now, we usually have a white curtain up, shower curtain up, but obviously I took that down because it's about to go into the laundry. We also provide an additional air mattress because this is a 1-bed unit, but just in case they're, can sleep up to 4, maybe even 5. People like to travel in groups, so this could be an easy accommodation for them having that there. Take a look at my bathroom. Got a little bit of art. Got some plants up. Like I said, this will have towels and things of that nature. Toiletry will all be there. But in the meantime, I just wanted to walk through, tell you guys a little bit about Airbnb in Atlanta and what makes it worth it for me. Now, I will say, Airbnb was much better last year. I guess left an earring. I'm not sure if it's real, but I'm gonna return it to him. Airbnb was better for us last year. Two things that I think has changed. Obviously, right now with the economy, I just don't think that the economy is in a space where a lot of people are traveling as much as they did last year. That's number one. Number two, obviously the inflation, which goes into the economy, is kind of, well, inflation has increased our rents, but our profit margins has decreased because our average daily night hasn't increased. So we have to actually calculate and run the numbers back again so that we can make sure that we're getting to, the profit point that we are looking for. So last year we were easily doing $1,000 profit on this one unit per month, right? And just as we were gonna get ready to scale, that's when all that breaking news happened with Airbnb in Atlanta, where basically they were trying to shut down short-term rentals and Airbnb people in Atlanta. So instead of scaling, we decided to wait. Don't mind those clothes back there. That's actually linen that's about to get washed. So we actually decided to wait. We were getting ready. We had got approved for another unit. It was looking good. We were profiting $1,000 per month on this one. And boom, the news came out, short-term rental. Now we have to have a license here. You can only have up to 2 rentals in your name. And now that's only for Atlanta. You can go out to the suburbs and get as many as you want. They haven't really changed in the suburbs, but in the city of Atlanta, yeah, some big changes have came. So anyway, right when that happened, we waited. And then obviously now the market, like we've been talking about, is down. So it's not as profitable, but it's still profitable. We're probably still getting, anywhere between $500 to $600 a month. But look, that took 50% of our profits within the year. And the only thing that's happened is inflation. Obviously there's more competition out as well. That's another thing I didn't talk about. There's more competition out there. There's more units popping up available that look like ours. And a lot of them are just doing for dirt cheap. I'm not even sure if they're even profitable the way that their numbers are looking per night. So that really digs into, our business model, but it's okay because as an entrepreneur, a business owner, whether well, not whether. It doesn't even matter what business you're in, right? You're always gonna have to make adjustments. You're always gonna have to be innovative. And you're always gonna have, you know, factors like competition that come in that you have to change, or factors that you can't change like the economy, but you have to make the proper adjustments. So that's something that me and Nadia are doing right now. Yo, it's your boy AC. I hope this video was helpful to people who are in Atlanta or looking to Atlanta or into Atlanta to get Airbnbs. Listen, I'm an open book. I done taught, you know, webinars on how I was able to open up this space. Me and my wife got this up together in 7-day turnaround. And then we had our first booking, and after that, it just took off. So leave comments about Airbnb, any questions you have about Airbnb, specific to Atlanta or in general. I'll be happy to help you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. I need you guys to do that for me. All right, it's your boy AC Legend. Yo, and I'm out of here. Peace.